Now it's time for another Good Game Round Table. Welcome, Nick Boy.
Thank you very much.
Hi again, Hex.
I'm here as well.
We're here to talk about the Xbox One S. Is it worth getting one? First impressions, guys? It is definitely a bit smaller.
Yeah, she's slim. She's lost a bit of weight.
40%, in fact.
I feel like it looks like the correct size for a current gen console.
Yeah.
When you compare it to what it is currently sitting on, I can't believe that this is in my house right now.
Yeah. On top of that, this comes with a big, hideous power brick that you can't put anywhere. And they've built in the power brick to this.
It's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when the Xbox One came out, we were thinking about what it was capable of. And we're like, well, it's, so much smaller than my PC, but it can do, almost as much.
Yeah,
but then you compare it to the PlayStation 4, and it would that's kind of this is smaller than the PS4 actually in terms of like this kind of dimension. This is so ugly. It's so big. This is tiny. This fits next to my computer monitor. This is in the second port in my garage.
It's like it's from the 80s,
Yeah.
this thing.
Madness.
I hate it now. Now that I've seen this,
It's disgusting.
I hate this.
Get it out of here.
It also comes with a Bluetooth controller now, which if you're a portable gamer, you can sync that up to your laptop. So that's a little bonus. The controller also has a bit more texture to it. I think it's quite nice.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is that it has like a little headset port in it as well, so you could just plug in like any old headphones, which is something the PS4 has as well. It's super handy.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm impressed with the controller. It's not as nice as the Elite controller, but I feel like they've taken some design choices from that and applied it here. I think it's way better than the original one.
They've done good with the controller, but the best thing they've done good with, in my opinion,
Real button.
real button.
Yeah.
No more touch button that my cats are turning on when they walk past it. The Xbox One, the old one, turns on when I just think about it. I hate touch buttons. The PS4 ones are awful too. Hate them, yes.
That one button is nearly worth $500.
Absolutely.
You will need a special adapter if you want to use your Kinect with this though. And to do that, you need to get the serial number from your old Xbox and your new Xbox and your Kinect and send it to your Xbox, and then they'll send the adapter thing back. So it's a little bit of a rigmarole.
But it's free. They're not charging
Yeah,
you for that.
it's free,
which
yeah,
is
that's
good.
cool.
And it plugs into USB on this. There's 3 USB ports, so you do use up one of them if you're plugging in the Kinect. But who's plugging in controllers these days anyway?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say who's plugging in the Kinect. I use a Kinect. If anything, so I can say
You still use the Kinect?
just so I can say Xbox on.
Yeah, right. You just want that sense of power.
That's all I use it for.
Yeah.
Xbox on, and use a code. That's the other one.
Oh, user code is helpful.
Yeah.
User code is helpful because I can
Where
never
the
find
hell
that
is
thing.
that in the
yeah,
menu?
it's terrible.
It doesn't understand me that well, the Xbox. Nothing does when it comes to voice communication with me for some reason. And it's always like, Xbox off, and then I have to say, yes, like 100 times. Get really angry at it. I do like that it comes with the IR stuff still, though. So if you don't use the Kinect, it will still turn on your TV and sound system and turn that off from the get-go. Under the hood, it has high dynamic range support, which is only going to affect specific titles, such as the new Gears and the new Forza, which are coming. So there's no games out there that utilize it yet, as far as I'm aware. Do we care about or know what is HDR?
I care about HDR, not enough right now for this one. HDR it pretty much allows you to see way more colors. It's got 4K capability in HDR, and I feel like in the future HDR is going to be more important than 4K. 4K is just a better resolution. HDR is everything actually looks better. You get less color banding when you're looking at it. You see more detail. So that's the more interesting thing, but not enough things are utilizing it right now. It's like the early days of 3D or the now days of 3D.
We should point out that it's not true 4K resolution gaming. Like the videos are, the Blu-ray player, and that's a point for some people, it's a 4K Blu-ray player, but the games are just upscaled, so you're not getting a better resolution with the games themselves.
Gotta wait for that next Xbox.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Do we care about HDR and this at the moment when there's gonna be the Project Scorpio coming?
Yeah, I mean, look, to answer the question, is it worth getting one of these if you already have an Xbox One? I say, hell no. I mean, I spend so much money on my Xbox, unless this is gonna radically change my gaming experience, there's no way that I would get this. Plus, it's white.
You don't like the color?
No.
I'm so the opposite.
Yeah?
I really love the white. I think the white, everything is so
you
black
would.
and boring. Get out of your emo phase.
No,
Hex, come on.
I have
We've all
set
grown up.
an aesthetic in my house, and everything's gonna match, and this would just stick out like some kind of blinding obelisk of... What is that?
The word
I mean,
you're looking for is pop. It would pop, and I love that it pops. I was actually going to buy one. I was packing, I got my old Xbox and I plugged it all in because I'd recently moved. I hadn't plugged it in yet, it's been like 2 months. Plug it all in, boot it up to do the system firmware update so I can sell it. And then I was looking at all the games I own and I go, none of these are games I've touched in months. There is nothing coming out for Xbox that isn't going to be on Xbox Play Anywhere that I can play on my way more expensive PC. The thing that stopped me from getting it was Microsoft themselves by making all their games available in way more places. If it wasn't for that, 100%, I'd take yours.
Tough call. I don't care about the color. I care about, like, you know, the teraflops. And this.
And find it. There you go.
But like, this is like $500.
Yeah. But
We agreed. This is $500 worth of bundle.
just
Press it. Just press it for a second.
give it a go.
How's that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Even if it is white, the best color.